امریکہ کی ریاست نیو یارک میں ایک بین المذاہب تقریب کا اہتمام بروکلن کی ایک مقامی تنظیم دی برج نے کیا۔ جس میں مختلف تہذیبوں اور مذاہب کے نمائندگان نے شرکت کی، جس کا مقصد نیو یارک کے میئر ایرک ایڈم کی اس موومنٹ کو آگے لانا تھا جس میں انہوں نے اس بات پہ زور دیا تھا کہ مختلف کمیونٹیز اور مختلف مذاہب کے درمیان انڈرسٹینڈنگ پیدا کرنا اور نفرتوں کو ختم کرنا تھا۔ اور اس کے بعد مختلف کمیونٹیز کے اندر بین المذاہب تقریبات کا آغاز ہوا، اور ان تقریبات میں ایک دوسرے کے مذہب اور ایک دوسرے کے اعتقاد کو سمجھنا تھا اور اس کا احترام کرنا تھا۔ اس بین المذاہب تقریب کے اندر خصوصی طور پہ رمضان المبارک کے مہینے کی برکتوں اور اسلام میں اس کی اہمیت، اس کے علاوہ اسلام کی روح کو سمجھنا، اور خصوصی طور پہ رمضان المبارک کا آغاز اور اس کا احترام اور رمضان المبارک کی افطاری بھی کروانا تھا۔ اس کے علاوہ تقریب کے اندر جوئش کمیونٹی کے رابائی اور کرسچن کمیونٹی کے فادرز اور اماموں کے علاوہ مختلف خواتین کی مذہبی اور سیاسی تنظیموں نے بھی شرکت کی۔ تقریب کے آغاز میں تقریب کے منتظم مارک میئر نے مہمانوں کا شکریہ ادا کیا، اور انہوں نے کہا کہ اس بین الاقوامی مذاہب اور برج تنظیم کی سرپرستی ایرک ایڈم کو حاصل ہے، اور انہوں نے آنریبل کونسل وومن فارا این لوئس کا شکریہ ادا کیا۔ اس کے علاوہ آنریبل ایرک گنزالس ڈسٹرکٹ اٹارنی کنگ کاؤنٹی کے علاوہ دی آفیسر فار دی پریونشن ہیٹ کرائم یونٹ، دی آفس آف دی فیتھ بیسڈ اینڈ کمیونٹی پارٹنرشپ اور بروکلن چیمبر آف کامرس کے علاوہ پاکستانی امریکنز خواتین کی آرگنائزیشن پاسو فائٹ اور مقامی میڈیا گروپ جس میں فورتھ پلر اور اس کے اندر دنیا نیوز اور کشمیری امریکن آرگنائزیشنز کے علاوہ یوتھ کی آرگنائزیشنز، ان سب کا شکریہ ادا کیا۔ انہوں نے کہا کہ ہمارا مقصد تمام تہذیبوں کو سمجھنا ہے اور ان کے مختلف مذاہب کا احترام کرنا ہے۔
Works directly with the mayor of the city of New York, Mayor Eric Adams, as the head of Office of Faith-Based Community Partnership. And we've worked together so much before, and we're looking forward to a new year, a good year, and a healthy year. So please welcome Reverend Pastor
مذاہب کا احترام کرنا ہے۔ تقریب کے اندر سب سے امپورٹنٹ آئٹم پاکستانی امریکن کمیونٹی پاسو تنظیم کی چیئرپرسن اور نیو یارک میئر کی ٹیم کی رکن عطیہ شہناز نے خصوصی طور پہ حضور پاک صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم کی شان میں ہدیہ نعت پیش کی، اور انہوں نے پوری تقریب کے اندر رنگ جما دیا۔ تقریب کے اندر رنگ جما دیا، اور हजूर पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का नाम आते ही तमाम शुरका सकते में रह गए। और इसके अलावा पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी की एक और तंजीम फाइड, जिसकी सदर डॉक्टर सबा ने खुसूसी तौर पे अपनी टीम मेंबरान के साथ शुक्रिया अदा किया, और उनकी टीम ने हलाल रोज़ा अफ्तारी का जो डिनर का सारा सामान ख़ुद तैयार किया और पूरी तकरीब के अंदर रंग लगा दिए। तकरीब में पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन कश्मीरी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अहम रुकन सग़ीर को खुसूसी तौर पर उनकी खिदमात के एवज़ एक खुसूसी शील्ड पेश की गई। तकरीब का सबसे अहम आइटम मजहबी सॉन्ग और म्यूज़िक था, जिसमें म्यूज़िक के साथ साथ तमाम शुरका ने डांस भी किया और एक दूसरे के साथ हम आहंगी और यकजहती का मुजाहरा किया, और इस बात का अहद किया कि वो न्यूयॉर्क से नफ़रतें और फासले ख़त्म करेंगे, एक दूसरे के मज़ाहब का एहतराम करेंगे। तकरीब के अंदर मुख्तलिफ मुकर्ररीन ने जो कहा, आइए आपको सुनाते हैं।
So I just want to thank Mark, who is the founder of the Bridge Multicultural Project. Mark, oh, he's chatting again. Mark, I'm trying to give you so much for welcoming me with open arms. When people in my community didn't respect me, didn't love me, and didn't accept me, you did. And I want to say thank you. And I also want to thank the AAPI community.
Enjoy some of the beautiful sandwiches. All the sandwiches and all the food on the table is kosher and halal.
Where there's a tiny Jewish community, one of the smallest Jewish communities in the world, a tiny community. And I've come here, and I came years ago to this with the largest Jewish community.
Before we do that, we have a very special guest who's also pressed with time. How many in this room have been part of the JCRC program? Carol, Margaret.
To put everyone in the same room, no matter what religion, what color, and where you come from. It doesn't matter. This is not only New York City, but this is Brooklyn. Brooklyn, we celebrate each other. We understand each other. And we know that no matter what religion, we celebrate it all. Like this morning, someone asked me, what religion, where you fit into Ramadan or Passover or Easter?
Cardinal Dolan will tell you that Good Friday does not conclude the festival. Easter concludes the festival. Passover does not conclude when you taste the bitter herbs. It's when you eat the meal and sit together. And Ramadan does not end with the fasting. It's when you sit down as one family, enjoy iftar. So all of us come here tonight. We are many backgrounds. We are many beliefs. But you know, there was a ticket years ago that you would buy for an event, and it would say very simply, no good if detached. We are not good if we are detached from one another. Let us continue to pour into that one cup, because we all belong to one family. Amen.
The Daily News today, but again, the mayor's on the front page of the Daily News talks about his faith. So I think that is important for our city and every elected official or anyone who has anything to do with bringing people together, understand that people in this room is united and not detached by their faith. So it's important. We just don't want a city that is a soulless city with bricks and mortar and buildings, but it's a city that is built with heart and people who have faith and structure and beliefs and moral understanding, togetherness, love, compassion, and care. That's why the city, in its budget, as Dr. King said, that the budget is a moral document. Give to non-profit organizations, because we know that government cannot solve all of the ills of society. And so today we are delighted to be in this room because we know that the people in this room has the solutions to the biggest and deepest problems in our city, which is the faith community.
Sitting at a table and sharing a meal and talking about it. And I had the privilege of witnessing one of those meals recently. But Mark, through his efforts here, has been bringing communities together for years. This is not the first of these events, bringing communities who normally are believed not to be able to sit in peace and break bread and eat, but bring communities together and share traditions and culture, share religion, and just be one as a community is a great blessing for me to be involved in, for all of us to share. And Mark's a humble guy, but we should acknowledge his efforts for many years. Without funding, without a lot of self-aggrandizing, he built this establishment here, and he's gotten us together. And when Mark calls, it's always an honor for me to come.
Santos wanted to be here tonight. His office called early. He's receiving the Nobel Peace Prize. So I'm going to share that with you. There is a prayer that we all share. We are all different faiths. Blessed are those who speak briefly, for they will be invited back. And I want to adhere to that blessing. There is a beautiful custom that many of you know. At the Passover Seder table, we take a cup, we fill it, we say that cup belongs to Elijah. When Elijah comes and announces the Messiah, or the Messiah coming again, I'm not taking any chances. So we have that cup filled. However, there are a group of people who have a different tradition. The cup is placed on the table empty. And the only way it's filled is when everybody sitting at the table pours something into it. And maybe that message is for all of us. That the only way we're going to see a cup overflowing with love and respect is if all of us contribute to the cup.
Today, thank you, Mark, for having this. But as we celebrate these holidays together, let us remember the importance of compassion, empathy, and understanding towards one another. Let us come together in solidarity and support and strive to build a more inclusive and equitable community. In the spirit of these holidays, let us reach out to those in need, share our blessings with others, and work towards a brighter future for all. May this celebration bring us closer together, and may we continue to build bridges of understanding. You hear the word bridges of understanding.
And though there are differences in our beliefs, but we find the common ground in the shared values that what these observances represent. We can all work together to foster understanding. We can all work together to foster compassion. We can all work together to foster unity. And I'm using this word over and over because that is what this is a symbol of, unity. Can you just imagine or reimagine what our city and our country can be like? And I use the quote from one of Jamaica's.
Of New York City. This is the beauty of New York City. We come from different faith, different culture, different religion, but we learn from each other's experiences. We learn from each other's differences. So this is the beauty, this is the way create our New York City. So thank you so much, Martin, to bring us all united and create. You are doing a wonderful job. You are destroying the barrier and you are bridging the bond of love, bond of respect, and bond of unity. Thank you so much, everyone. You are doing. I'm just feeling here that everyone's reciting and singing the song, the religious song. So I'm going to do something special here too. So I call my religious and Pakistani women come together. We can sing a little bit more. Come together.
Come together. We came from diverse backgrounds and culture and beliefs. However, we all united by common purpose to celebrate this. Ramadan is the ninth month of this Islamic calendar, and it's the time when Muslims
point in our cities and our states and our country's history. As we gather today, I am struck by the diversity that is in this room. That even though we come from different backgrounds, different religions and cultures, yet we are united by the desire to celebrate and honor the significant observances of Ramadan, Passover, and Easter. And we know that these observances are not just about the practices themselves, but about the values that they represent. That they are about coming together and showing compassion for each other and celebrating what I call a shared humanity. And so we thank and we are grateful and appreciative to the fact that in this room, even though there is diversity, we understand that we can leave here knowing that there can be unity in the midst of diversity.
Coincidentally, three major religions, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, have their holy days. People coming together to pause for a moment to celebrate how beautiful this person is, how beautiful this group is. In order to make the world a better place, we must take time to remind ourselves